Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Podcast, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. We are joined by Bloomberg's Valerie Teitel on what feels like a buy everything morning, Valerie. But let's focus in on some of the stocks making news this morning, including earnings just in the pre-market from AT&T. Do we have to rethink what we're thinking about the cell phone business after these results?
Yeah, look, AT&T did top estimates for mobile phone customers. It comes a day after the Verizon miss. Seems to be the story here is that AT&T is attracting new customers, more than analysts expected. Maybe some evidence that AT&T is luring customers from rivals like Verizon in the highly competitive mobile phone market. It also reiterated its 2025 full year guidance. The next big telecom to report is T-Mobile on Thursday, but there is some good news out there for AT&T after the Verizon miss yesterday. AT&T up 4.5%.
All right, well, giving us a preview of what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. But let's talk about what we've been discussing, well, since late yesterday. Tesla, the earnings came in weak, but Elon Musk's words have the stock surging this morning.
Exactly. Tesla shares up nearly 6.7%. It's leading gains across the Mag 7 this morning. This all comes after Elon Musk said he will pull back significantly from his work with the U.S. government next month. Musk made that announcement after the company did report first quarter profit and revenue that fell short of expectations. They also backed off an earlier forecast of sales growing this year. So some negative news in those company earnings, but the positive spin is that Elon Musk is going to be spending more time working on Tesla rather than at Doge within the government, and the market really likes what it hears with that in stride. 6.6% higher for that Tesla share, trading at $253 a share.
Now, we generally talk about the market likes what it hears when it hears job cuts coming for many companies. That seems to be the case this morning as well for Intel.
Definitely the case for Intel. Intel is up nearly 5% so far this morning in pre-market trade. The company is expected to announce plans to cut more than 20% of its staff this week. The source says the move is part of a big bid to streamline management, eliminate bureaucracy, rebuild the engineering-driven culture at the struggling chip maker. Now, this report comes ahead of Intel's first quarter results, which are coming on Thursday, which may give the CEO an opportunity to flesh out this a bit more, lay out more of his strategy regarding these redundancies. But the shares of Intel up nearly 5% this morning after they announced plans, or after there was a report to announce plans to cut more than 20% of its staff.
Now, another big tech company across the pond is seeing a big move this morning. Tell us what's happening with SAP, Valerie.
SAP, up 10% in Germany this morning. This is the German business software group known as, the bigger tech company here in Europe, gaining the most in 6 years after first quarter profit topped analyst estimates. It was fueled all by this pivot to cloud services, but seems to be paying off for this German software group. That's SAP up near 10%. The stock has risen 36% over the last year. Its value has now eclipsed other European companies such as Novo Nordisk, the drug maker, and LVMH in March.
The Stock Movers Podcast from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.